Hi there! Welcome to Ads Clues, Seller Economics class today. We are running a special extracurricular class for our student, Jackie. I heard you're interested to start selling on Amazon. Do you know how much you will need to start selling on Amazon?
Hi, Teacher Hui Qi. I'm definitely interested in being an Amazon seller, and I'm seeking help with how to actually allocate my budget across the major cost buckets when selling on Amazon. And of course, advertising is one major bucket.
Yes, of course advertising is one major cost bucket to consider when launching.
Could we do a recap on the different cost buckets on Amazon?
Yes, let's go through some examples now. Firstly, product costs will include your cost of goods, which would depend on your product, plus Amazon referral fee, which would take up an estimated 15% of your costs. Number 2, we have logistic costs, which include first mile shipping that is dependent on each seller. FBA fees and storage fees will account in estimation starting from 30% of costs. And last but not least, operating costs, one major cost of which will be ads, which can account from 30% depending on the seller's life cycle and amount they choose to invest in ads.
Yes, this makes the cost buckets when selling on Amazon a lot clearer. As we can see, advertising cost is one major cost factor that can vary a lot depending on the product lifecycle stage. For many new sellers that are just starting out, or when launching new products, sellers often see high A costs, for example.
Yes, it's important to check out how products behave in different product life cycles. When you're just starting a new product, the cost of customer acquisition is going to be high, and sales will take some time to pick up.
Yes, indeed. Oftentimes I see really high A costs.
Yes, at the beginning phase of selling, you can expect most of your sales to be attributed to ads, and it's normal to be seeing high A costs. We can subsequently take steps to optimize your advertising spends as our sales increase.
So, how would you recommend to do this continuous optimization of my ads, and how to allocate my advertising budget? As I'm planning to launch a new product selling on Amazon, and I've seen so much data online. For example, I've read recommendations to start with sponsored products automatic targeting, then to find keywords and to do manual targeting as well.
Yes, that's a good step to take at the start when you're trying to build a keyword list for yourself.
Yes, but research has also shown that using multiple ad products leads to a 16.7 times increase in conversion rate when shoppers are exposed to sponsored brands and sponsored products together. A 31% higher ROAS and a 4% month-over-month sales growth for advertisers who use sponsored products, sponsored brands, and sponsored display together. The problem is my budget is limited. So how do I allocate my budget reasonably to different ad products?
Yes, of course it varies on a case-by-case basis, but I would like to share a good case study from Apollo CPC Seller Trainers Tips with you. How to set a reasonable budget. Number 1. Set the target daily average order volume, referring to the daily average order volume of a benchmark ASIN. Number 2. Estimated proportion of advertising units, we want to set it to 80 to 90%. Number 3. Our customer acquisition cost per conversion, that will equals to cost per click, or CPC, divided by our historical average conversion rate, CVR. And number 4. Advertising daily budget equals to our daily average order volume multiplied by our advertising order volume proportion multiplied by our keyword conversion customer acquisition cost, which is number 1 multiplied by number 2 and multiplied by number 3. And number 5, we want to set a target daily click volume, which equals to your daily average order volume multiplied by your advertising order proportion divided by your average conversion rate, CVR.
Yes, I see. So now how do I actually prioritize which campaigns to launch and which ad products to use?
We can see the recommendation here for advertisers to take when launching new products to maximize impressions and exposure to drive traffic to your listing. Here is the budget allocation that we would recommend. The key point here is to allocate at least 70% of budgets to manual targeting, where we drive traffic to our ASINs, and 30% to automatic targeting as the first step in launching a new product. I would recommend the following structure when grouping ads. Number 1. For sponsored products, to use high converting keywords, which are phrases or broad keywords. Number 2. For sponsored brands video, to use keywords similar to sponsored products in point 1, but if we get 3 orders and above, we place them into sponsored products exact match to optimize conversions. Number 3, for sponsored products automatic campaign, to use close match targeting by using branded keywords, category keywords and ASINs, substitute ASINs as well. And then subsequently, we can negatively target up to 50 keywords that are irrelevant from the above. Number 4, we can also then use ASIN targeting.
I see. So we are trying to expand our traffic by the sponsored products phrase and broad match campaigns, where we'll find high converting keywords and place them into sponsored product exact match, as they will be long tail keywords with high orders.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, sponsored brands video would be an optional add-on campaign if you have additional budget to further boost visibility on the search results page. The best practice here is to use your most high-performing keywords from sponsored products and plug and play into sponsored brands video.
So, how do we optimize going forward?
So, going forward, this is the first step in the start phase of a seller lifecycle, and we are trying to find what keywords, ASIN targets will help us into the growth stage. We can take a step-by-step approach here by clearly separating our campaigns by ads and then targeting type. We can clearly assess the effective rate. For my top generating campaigns, we should increase budget by 25%. For our average generating campaigns, we can increase budget by 15%. And for our lowest performing campaigns, we should lower budget by 25%.
And how frequent should we be reviewing campaigns? Would once every 5 days as a review work?
Yes, exactly. Due to our consideration periods, I recommend that we let campaigns run for about 5 days to accumulate data and information before we adjust budgets.
Yes, I think this is a great step from launching my sponsored products and one more ad product, which is sponsored brands video here.
And of course, in the future, when we look to further expand our traffic entryways and to get more new to brand customers, we can leverage sponsored brands together with sponsored display.
Thank you, teacher. I learned so much from today's Ad Seller Economics class.
You are welcome. We hope this was helpful for our students. Do check out more videos from the Amazon Ads conversion series here.
Yes, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video, and we hope to see you next time. Bye!